Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maria. I do videos on cooking, cleaning, motherhood, lifestyle, and as you can see, today's video is about cleaning and decorating for Valentine's Day, and I am so excited to be finally touching spring items because if you live anywhere where it's cold, like Chicago, and it's snowing and raining, then Valentine's Day is not only, one of my favorite holidays, but it's also a small sign that spring is just around the corner and warm weather will be here in no time. For those of you that are new here, we just recently moved into this new house. We're basically renting it for a year or so just to figure out where we want to live. And I'm still settling in. There's just always so much to do, but if you see paintings behind the couch, it's because I'm still figuring out where to, put it up and so forth. Here I'm starting off cleaning out the couch. I have two little boys and they absolutely love to eat snacks on the couch, and crumbs get everywhere, and I haven't cleaned it since we moved here, so it needs a little bit of love and attention. So I'm just gonna quickly freshen it up just so it looks nice and clean and refreshing for the new decor.
Don't know what we have to do, but someone's gotta change. You got issues that makes you a fuss, but someone's gotta change. If we never ever met before, if I never opened up my door, yeah, 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 yeah. If we never ever got to start, if I never opened up my heart, yeah, 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 yeah.
And since we're living here for a short amount of time, I'm not gonna be buying too many decorations, just so because I don't know what our next house is gonna look like, and if it's what I want, then I'll probably want to have the decorations that will kind of fit that style and so forth. So yeah, I'm just pretty much gonna be reusing what I have, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I honestly feel some of my decorations I'll probably have it forever. It just feels more nostalgic in my opinion, and it brings memories back, especially when you have little ones and they grow up with your decorations. I know it sounds silly, but it's just kind of nice to have a few things that will, be carried over throughout like your whole life journey, and new houses when your kids get older. And like I've mentioned before, in my opinion, sometimes less is more, and some people do amazing decorations and they look so good. But to me, like, I am in the process of decluttering and getting rid of a lot of stuff. Just like the whole mindset that I have right now is that less is more. And with going with that, I always integrate that with my decorations now, and even like restocking my plates. Like, I want to get rid of my plate. I want to buy new plates. Let's just say that I really like, but I'm not going to until I get rid of my old ones, if that makes sense, because I just don't need that much stuff. And here I'm trying to get rid of those stickers that my son put on quite a bit ago, and I just never got around taking them off because I know it takes forever, but every day I did a little bit at a time, but now I'm finally like, they have to go. So I'm just using really hot water, and I put some Dawn soap on the washcloth, and it actually helps to get rid of stickers if you guys are ever in this position. I actually had my son place about 20 stickers on my car, and no matter how many times I went through the car wash, the stickers would not come off. So I actually discovered that if you use really, really hot water, put some Dawn soap, and then just start, use a washcloth and just put a little work into it, and they actually come off. So if you're ever in this situation, then I would recommend to try this method because it worked for me. I did buy these pillows at TJ Maxx. I just fell in love with the color. They're just not too bright, yet they're still pink, and they're like pastel color, and I love those colors, especially going into spring. And I think I can carry these pillows through Easter. Just add a little bit more other colors, like maybe pastel yellow and blue. That look really nice, but I had to buy them, and they're actually really, really soft.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight,
I bought these candles on Amazon, and you guys, I don't think I'll ever use regular candles ever again. These are so amazing because, again, if you have kids or pets, you don't want to use real fire. These are actually battery operated, and they have a little remote, and they look so nice. They look really real, and I just feel like it sets the romantic mood. So every evening I actually turn them on, and they look so nice. I was thinking of putting some beautiful red flowers in the vase, but I don't know, I just feel like this looks more clean and springy, and just white and green just looks, it can stay there for like all the way through summer. And since we just got rid of all the Christmas decorations, it's just nice to kind of not have any more red. But definitely maybe next time I'll put some soft pink flowers in there just so it gives a little bit more color. I absolutely love this table runner. This is something I also bought at TJ Maxx, and I wish I could just keep it all year. And here I'm just cleaning in the kitchen, and normally when I clean I like to have my diffuser on, but I keep forgetting to buy distilled water. So I make my grocery list, I get my groceries, I buy toilet paper, everything, but for some reason I keep forgetting to buy distilled water. Hopefully next time I will have my diffuser on because it really does set the mood, and I just usually like to have it at nights too. I used to love having candles on, but they're just so toxic, and to get a really good one, they're just so expensive or just kind of hard to find. And this is kind of like my go-to now. I still love candles, so sometimes I have them on, but the diffuser is just more cleaner and better for you. And I love the aroma that it has. I usually do yin yang, lavender, or lavender and eucalyptus is my favorite combination. And you guys, I never lived in a house that had a double oven, and I don't think I can go back. It is so amazing because now you can make things a lot faster. You can keep something warm while you're baking something else. And since I do cook a lot, to me, it makes total sense. And yes, I did just buy a new air fryer that I am obsessed with, but still, a double oven is a must. I picked these up at Aldi, and I think they're so freaking cute, and they're not super bright, like in your face, bright Valentine's Day, but I think they still fit the theme and just look really subtle. So this is my little coffee station. It's not too big, especially with the huge coffee maker that I have here, but it also makes tea, and it's one of my favorite coffee makers of all time. Anything that's Ninja brand, honestly, is amazing. That's why I even got the air fryer. But still, like, even though there's not much space, I wanted to do something, so I'm just gonna put this little stand here that I had for a very long time. I think I got it at Target, like Dollar Spot, and I'm just gonna add these little cups here. For my husband, he likes to drink coffee on the go, and he sometimes can't find his thermos, so this will be perfect. This is the area I think we use the most in the kitchen with the kids, even when people come over. I don't even know we use the table in the kitchen half as much as we used to use because everyone is just always sitting here, which is kind of nice. So I decided to get some placemats because this area gets the dirtiest. Even though we don't eat here as much, this table gets really dirty all the time too because we do a lot of projects here and crafts. And here I'm just adding some more of these candles that I love. These are the battery operated ones.
I remember when we woke up, how your body looked like porcelain in the light. No complaining, we were alright. But then again, I thought we were one of a kind. Oh, na na, oh, you're good with lies. Oh, na na, wish I wasn't right.
Okay guys, we're gonna be making something really delicious and super easy. It's called Cupid's Trash Can Cookies. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them, but essentially it's just a sugar cookie with a bunch of other things in it. So one of the things that I like to add is potato chips because if you know me, I love potato chips. So it gives it a little sweet, salty balance. I will also be adding some peanut butter cups, like these little tiny mini peanut butter cups. I got them at Trader Joe's. If you don't like them, you don't have to add them. You can totally like switch things around, whatever you want to add. Like you can definitely do like just like chocolate chips. And then I also picked up some dark chocolate covered pretzels. I couldn't find plain pretzels at Trader Joe's, so this is what I'll use. But pretzels are phenomenal in this too. And then we're also gonna add some Valentine sprinkles just to make it more Valentine-y, so it'll be really nice. And then basically butter, flour. I'll show you how to make this, but this is so good. It's really fun to make it with kids, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna like do it by myself and not have my kids here to make a mess. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite cookies to make. I love sugar cookies, but this is like the next level up because it has the potato chips. It's like the sweet and the salty balance, which I adore, which I love so much. So the first thing I'm doing is just getting the flour mixed with baking soda, a little bit of salt. Here I think I'm doing like 2 3/4 cups of flour. And this makes about like 20 cookies, 20 to 30, depending what size you're making them. Basically, you're mixing the dry ingredients in one bowl, like flour, salt, baking soda, and then in the separate bowl, we're going to be mixing the butter with sugar. We're actually going to beat the butter with sugar for about 5 minutes just so it gets nice and fluffy. If you don't have a mixer, you can just mix it with whatever you have, and you don't have to literally mix it for 5 minutes. But when I make sugar cookies, I think it just makes them a little fluffier. I don't know. As you can see, I'm also measuring things with my hand, with my palm, because I kind of can eyeball it. I'm not a real chef, so I don't have exact recipes, but I'll have it written down for you guys.
Say you love me, say you don't. Just give me something so I can move on. Pull me closer or push me away. Let me know if we'll be okay. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with.
And here I'm adding half of the flour mixture. Mix it in and then I add another half later. It seems easier to mix it when you do half and half versus just dumping it all in there. It feels like it takes forever for it to get into the right consistency.
If you're feeling something for me, say it now, 'cause I can't wait for you forever.
And now this is the fun part, to add whatever toppings you want. You can literally add anything that you like. White chocolate chips, dark milk, pretzels. I totally would have added regular pretzels, but they only had dark chocolate ones and my kids still devoured them. So, and I know to some of you it might seem crazy to add potato chips to your cookies, and to some of you it seems like a great idea, but if you ever had maple or brown sugar bacon, it's almost like the same concept. So I don't know, it's my favorite thing and I always look forward to making those. And this is definitely a great thing to make with your kids, and they can just add the toppings, just lay it out for them. That's what I usually do. I make the batter myself and then have them add the toppings like sprinkles, you know, chocolate chips, whatever I have on hand. And they always like to munch on different things, so they get to try whatever they're adding. Once I have my cookies rolled out into little balls, I actually like to add additional potato chips, chocolate chips, or whatever I put in there, I put it on top just so it looks prettier. Because if you don't do that, it will just look white. It won't have that, you know, it won't really showcase what's in there. So make sure you add some toppings that you were putting in the cookie to add them on top of the cookie, so then it looks nice. I think that's what my kids love doing the most, is decorating than making, but it's totally a fun thing to do together. And after I have them finished, I put them in the freezer for 10-20 minutes just so they hold their shape when they're baking. About 14 to 15 minutes, this is how they come out, and this is how they look. And they smell amazing, by the way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!